I posted a tweet though while I was still in the airport, because until I got home, you know what I mean, my mind was still on battle rap shit. The moment I walked through the door, it was about my daughter. But while I was still in the airport, I was still on battle rap shit. And my tweet was real simple, man. I will humble Easy the Block Captain, tell him to stay away from me. And the title of this is he's gonna run. As much as y'all niggas that don't like me or got hate for me or don't like how my style is, or you say it's boring, whatever that may be, just notice these niggas don't never want to stand in front of me. Like, that's a known fact. In the locker room, they do anything to get out of battling me, because they know they don't got too much to say to me, and they know I'm gonna make a movie out of them. You know what I mean? So hence to why I don't battle certain people that niggas want to see me battle, because it's a thing. You know, like in wrestling, or like in football, basketball, when it's like that certain guy you don't want to see, and I mean, and then everybody just, that's what they call it. Ain't nobody from Philly scary. I mean, like I said, Easy the Block is gonna run from me, and yes, I want him to battle Calico first. I said this already. I've said this already, just so it's well documented. I've said this already. I said I want Easy to battle Calico first. I said I want Easy to battle Geechee first, if that's something that y'all still interested in seeing. You know what I mean? I said all of this already, clearly. But I'm telling y'all right now, and mark my words, you know me, I spin the block. You know what I mean? After Good versus Easy, Jay Black was like, yo, DNA, if you want to not show up in the camera, I'll recap it by myself. I don't run from smoke. So if Easy was to beat me, I would be right in front of this camera, giving him his props and admitting it. But I'm just telling niggas right now, K Walker, you a warm-up. You know what I mean? You know the shit that niggas take off before they play the game, that's you. So we not concerned with you. There's nothing you could do with me at all. There's nothing Easy could do with me, but you know, he got a lot of momentum going on. You don't have that, unfortunately. So you have to gain momentum, and then, you know what I mean, we're thinking about battling you. Like I said, the door's open for you. If URL wants to book me versus you on a Philly card, I'm available. I already battle Reed. I would battle him too. Y'all niggas know this with me. Listen, with me, it's not a single human being on earth that, if it makes sense, you're going to hear me say, I don't want the smoke. There's not a single human being on earth, if it makes sense. Now, of course, you got niggas that got five fans. I'm not battling a nigga with 5 fans. Now, I mean, we're not even going to entertain that. But I know deep down in your heart, because we're gonna get to the recap. We're not going to spend too much time on this, because this is simple. You know what I mean? If your man, listen, right? Your man is saying he's running through niggas too easy. It's not difficult for him to do. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if he wants to be put to the test, we all know who niggas have to see. And I think everybody in this culture knows that. So other than that, it ain't really too much to talk about. Because I make niggas... No. They're not disrespecting me. They're giving me the fuel. They don't understand. The moment they say I'm going to lose, that's when I'm going to win. They haven't learned that yet. The coach is so dumb, they haven't learned that yet. They haven't learned every time they say I'm going to lose, I'm going to win. Like, that's automatic. That's like Jordan going to the chip and not getting the ring. So, you know what I mean? Like, every time they say I'm going to lose, I'm going to do the exact opposite. So, I'm not really concerned with that. I like the motivation. I like feeling like I'm not going to win, because I make y'all look stupid. And I take pleasure in making y'all look stupid. So, that's just fun to me. It's fun to make y'all niggas look dumb. And then y'all just make up excuses and all type of, you know what I mean? Y'all just make up all type of shit. After, yo, it was boring. Yo, man, Easy didn't really try. Yo, man, DNA had 9-minute rounds, but we're not going to talk about the time that Easy had 9-minute rounds versus Chess, or when he had 7-minute rounds versus Goods. We're going to forget about that. We're not going to bring that up. I mean, we know what y'all do. Oh, nah, DNA beat Twerk, but yo, we're going to make a joke and say it was only 1 round because DNA fucks up everybody that we like. Yeah, I know. But in other news, man, let's recap Nome 12, man. Let's talk about that, because that's actually something to talk about. What I'm talking about is not something to talk about. Danny Myers versus None. Danny Myers versus None. Ah, man. So Slime A said battle of the night. I don't think that was battle of the night. But all right, let's say this, right? Because Jay Black asked me. Jay Black was like, yo, DNA, do you feel like None battled on Nome too soon? And I said, I don't think he battled on Nome too soon at all, because I feel like he deserved the shot on Nome. Like, None is putting a lot of work. A lot of people haven't watched None from the beginning to now. I think URL put up where he was at 7 years ago and where he's at now, and it's a fire story. So first off, shout out to None. You know what I mean, for being able to make it to Nome. None did his thing at in Ultimate Madness 2, won against Loso when everybody counted him out. And then, you know what I mean, his buzz kind of died down. Then this year, he had a resurgence. He had a crazy round versus Rum Nitty. He beat Seed Happens at Initiation. Then he got then he caught a 30 on Sharon. Then he lost to Seed Happens in the tournament, but a lot of people felt like he won. Then he had a battle with O-Rad, and now he's here with Danny Myers. This is how I feel about this battle. I feel like None was dope in the battle, but one thing niggas have to stop doing is not putting that respect on Danny Myers' name. I don't care if Danny Myers battles Lux. I don't care if Danny Myers battles Surf. I don't care if Danny Myers battles Daylight. Danny Myers is a legend in battle rap. And on top, I'm gonna give y'all niggas game, cause y'all niggas like, I'm gonna bring DNA Smith over here, cause he was just on caffeine. I was just gonna leave him over here, but I'm gonna bring him in. Danny Myers, if I'm not mistaken, is 41 years old or 42. And let me tell you why age makes him dangerous. Age makes him dangerous because you're talking about a person that is 42 years old, that's been on earth that long and had so many experiences in life and knows how to take that and articulate it into his rhymes on a very high level. That's dangerous. Because most of the time with rappers, they have one or the other. They have experience, but they don't have skill to get it across the right way. Or they have skill and they have no experience, so they just up there rapping about being nice. Like, me and Rain got this thing. I hate people that rap about rap. Like, yo, nigga, I'm the nicest. I show you how to fight this. The light fist, the night. I hate those type of rappers. Like, stop telling me you're nice. What is your story? So Danny Myers is ill because he's able to tell niggas a story while still barring up. The Voltron meniscus, he was just showing niggas he barred up. But I'm talking about when he had that. What about that bar that he had about him carrying life? When he said nigga, when he said I'm having a threesome in a room with my baby mom and a brick, nigga, and I forgot whatever the punchline was about carrying life. Insane. Now, I mean, that shit only comes from experience. Now, I mean, we're not trying to get nobody backed up on old charges. Whatever you did is whatever you did, Danny. But hey, I know you did something. But with all that being said, let's get to the battle. Round one. None comes out swinging. Now, I mean, I like None. The whole shit he had about the sick day, the None at home, when he took off his hat and he said the parallel universe is in front of you. All that shit was crazy. Now, I mean, None had a solid first round. But this is like, maybe it's because I'm a nigga that likes freestyles. I don't know. But Danny Myers came through with like, what was it, like 3 or 4 of them shits out the gate. Oh, None had the chop and screw bar. None's chop and screw bar was crazy. But Danny Myers comes back with 3 rebuttals. And that chop and screw rebuttal, I let my auto tune it, was crazy. The Bruce Almighty shit was crazy. That was one of None's highlight bars. Like, it was difficult. It was super difficult for me to give None the first round. I gave that first round to Danny Myers. I feel like off the freestyles alone, it was spooky. So I had Danny Myers round 1. Round 2, None started slow, but he caught fire. I don't know. I don't know if I think I still like None's first round better than his second round. I think I still like None's first round better than his second round. I don't think I'm bugging by saying that. Am I? What y'all think? Y'all think None's second was better than his first? I still think his first is better than his second. I think I think Danny Myers' second was better than his first with the written material. If you ask me. I think Danny's second was better than his first, minus the freestyles. So I gave Danny the second. The third round, I feel like None got fed up. And what niggas don't understand is, like, I feel like None was cruising the whole battle. And the third round, he like, yo, y'all playing with me. Remember, he got mad over the flip. He said, oh, niggas come here with Sistat. But I like to see that spark because I feel like that's what made him turn up. For me, I like None's third the best because I felt the passion. Like, yo, stop playing with me. Now y'all niggas just counting me out. Y'all trying to get me out of here. And I feel like he turned up in the third. I like Danny's third. And I do want to see all them battles that he said. But I felt like that was the lightest round from Danny. So I gave the third to None. So off my first watch live, I had Danny Myers 2-1 first and second. I had None in the third. I feel like going forward, I feel like Danny, I feel like both of them wrote for a small room. And I get that. I get not wanting to conform, but you have to know where you at. You have to know that it's 1,000 and something people in here and they want to just be quick with it. So my advice, because I feel like I seen better from both of them, and I feel like overall the battle might have been a 7.5 when I expected it to be a 9 or a 10. So I feel like both of them got to work on knowing the room that you're preparing for. Now, I mean, you're in a big room. Let's just get straight to it. Now, I mean, so I feel like they both got to work on that. But Danny was still the better man that night. I had Danny 2-1. Next battle. This is my favorite part of the night. Next battle was Real Sick versus K-Shine. We can sit here and talk about this battle all day, but the outcome is it's pretty simple. I still, after watching Tay-Rock battle, because I think Tay-Rock would be the only other person in contention for performance of the night, but I don't think he got performance of the night. I feel like K-Shine got a 30, and I feel like K-Shine was the performer of the night. You know, I said it on when I was on the caffeine shit. Battle rap is a movie. You got to understand a movie, stick to the script, know what's going on. They're going to love you, they're going to hate you, then you got to fall back for them to love you again. K-Shine didn't battle since December with Easy. It's July. Y'all had enough time to say, all right, yo, man, we cool. You know what I mean? We're going to stop being mad at him for winning so long. Now he could come back and we could show him love again. And that's what y'all did. In terms of the performance, though, that shit was stellar. It had everything you're looking for in battle rap. That's like a 10 performance. Because he performed well. He had punchlines well. He had jokes. He had schemes. He had angles. It was nothing missing on K-Shine's end. He was on 1,000. Performance of the night, in my opinion, from the beginning. Like, just how the shit started off, nigga. Your body gonna be in the hospital, but your mind gonna be in a whole nother state. Nigga, Death Wish. Told my new dog a trick, nigga. Fat. Like, the whole shit was crazy. I have to say, I think K-Shine's second round was my favorite round out the whole battle. His second round was my favorite round. That was the low-key I'm Thor. That was the hole in the wall. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. That was yeah, the second round was spooky. The third round had the soul for real. The third round had niggas ain't really react to this, but nigga, I thought it was crazy. Nigga, it hurt me to know it wasn't real like wrestling. That was crazy. I mean, that shit hurt. When I found out that shit wasn't real, that shit hurt. And also, nigga, Paula Abdul, I like a girl first. Crazy. Crazy. If y'all niggas don't know who Paula Abdul is, I mean, Google it. Or y'all niggas, or y'all could go watch Winning Time on HBO Max. I don't know how Sean, he probably just knew it on some basketball shit, but I figured that out when I watched Winning Time. So that was different. Paula Abdul, I like her girl first. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Oh, she was a judge on American Idol. I ain't even watched that. The low-key I'm Thor shit was crazy. But I'm talking about the third. Like the third. The second round had low-key I'm Thor, a hole in the wall. All that shit was my. The second was my favorite round. As far as Real Sick, I said this when we was on the show. I feel like Real Sick got to switch his patterns up and Real Sick gotta break out of the pattern. Real Sick has to have a point where he's just talking to you and it's not a flow. And then he got to be able to switch flows as well. I feel like he has a good flow and he can rap very good, but he doesn't know how to switch out of his flows. Know what I mean? Like, he got to be able to switch into a new flow. Like, you feel me? Like, Sean had multiple. The low-key I'm Thor, nigga, low-key I'm Thor. Then the fucking Real Sick with the waves. Real Sick with, like, he don't got, like, it's like Real Sick got one flow. He got to be able to switch his flows, and he got to be able to have parts where he's just talking. Like, then it was parts where Sean is just like, I shoot small niggas, tall niggas. I shoot the right niggas, wrong. Like, that's not a flow. That's just me styling on you. Like, Real Sick got to get style. Know what I mean? I feel like he's skillfully good, but now he has to get, like, he has to. I like to call it dancing. He wasn't dancing. Like, it was good lines, but it wasn't like, oh, okay, I see how you did. Like, cause it's not about what you say, like, it's about how you say it. Yeah, Sean was moonwalking on him. To me, 30 of the night, it was a body. I love Real Sick. That's my guy. It was a body. And Sean had performance of the night. Also, too, my last thing, I didn't get to see this because I talked to Real Sick after. We're not going to go into the whole conversation because certain things is just amongst, you know what I mean, battle rappers conversing. But I will say this. For all battle rappers out there, right? When you take battles, know just read the situation, know what you're doing. IQ is everything. And that's why I said on the show, you're born with intelligence, but you gain wisdom. And I feel like him battling DNA, K-Shine, Pat Stay, Av, am I missing somebody? JC, all these Arsenal, all these legends, at some point the IQ is going to kick in for him. Right now he's intelligent. He's going to gain his wisdom. And then when he gains that, he's going to be a lot more dangerous. But he just got outclassed. That's all that happened. He has some fire bars, though. The Dominican chopper I hold the K-Lo K was crazy. He needed, like, if he had 10 of them, it'd be a little different battle. I didn't even bring up the mic issues because, in my personal opinion, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Even if the mic was Gucci the whole night, it wasn't going to change the outcome. I'm sorry. So I'm not even going to set a narrative as if that would have changed. Like, if the mic was right, just hearing what they both had to say, it wasn't, nah. You know what I mean? And like, and I'm keeping it 100. Like, nothing was going to change. I'm being so unbiased. I'm being honest as honest can be right now. You just got to know when a nigga was on one. Like, it's always, all right, Sue Surf versus John. I look at that Surf and say, if I didn't go in there preparing for that Surf, it's good night for me. I look in there and say at Nome 12, whoever was standing in front of K-Shine that night, it was good night for them. So once you know it's good night for you, just get your pillow. You know what I mean? I don't know if you sleeping on the couch because you and your girl got into an argument, or you back on your bed, king size, queen size, California. Put the blanket over your face and good night. And we'll see you in the morning. I mean, breakfast will be ready, but it's good night. And Steph Curry stole my shit too. I want PC, nigga. Steph Curry, I'm glad you won a ring and all that. Salute to you. Know what I mean? Shout out to Aisha with the cooking and all that. Love, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Dell, Seth, all them niggas. But you stole my shit, my nigga. I ain't get to really say that because I ain't been on here, but I'm seeing a lot of niggas do good night now. Like, and I know niggas is tapped in. Stop stealing my shit, Steph. Know what I mean? Next battle. Well, then somebody in the WNBA took it from me. I know where niggas got it from. Shit. But next battle.